We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, Delta. 53, Mike.
On second down, here's Trubisky. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Number 53, Mike 53. Let's go, defense. Hey, high 7. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. Stay with your man.
On third down, Trubisky. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30. Trubisky will come up here first and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Here's Trubisky to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
I got you. Go. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it.
Blue. Hey, 18. Hey, box truck. Motion.
Fourth down. Here's Trubisky. This one left side, caught by Patterson. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. That's complete, right around the 8. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A 3-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken near the 13. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
There he goes left side, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? And after that touchdown, we got just a PAT away from a tie game, and I know everyone's going to look at it and go, guess what? Tie game, all even, They just scored. If they kick this extra point and tie it, they're going to feel like they're the ones that are in control.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That's fielded in the end zone. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect. But overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
This one out left to the tight end, Burton. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago first.
Lock in. Hey, Alpha. 53 is the mic.
Now Trubisky on first down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Trubisky will throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Check 24. Hey, alert. Watch out. Hey, Charlie. He goes to you.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Finding Gabriel, complete. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Trubisky now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now Trubisky completes it to the tight end, Burton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Trubisky now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. This is Gabriel out on the left side. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, wahoo! Mike 5-4.
Again, it's Trubisky. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Well, Charles, as we peek back to week 1, what would you say were the positives for some teams or individuals that you took away?
Well, it started on opening night. Green Bay and their defense. Not necessarily Aaron Rodgers and what they did going into Chicago and winning. Kansas City, they picked right up where they left off with Patrick Mahomes. Explosive on offense. How about Baltimore and Lamar Jackson? He's not just a single-wing tailback, folks. He's a quarterback. And Tennessee, going into Cleveland, Marcus Mariota, Derrick Henry put up 43 points on the Browns.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz going for a right side here, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. Back now at Soldier Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Check, hey, orbit. Mike is 59. Hey, defense, let's go. Mike.
Wentz now on 1st down. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. That sack by Khalil Mack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing now is Wentz. And the pressure gets to him again. Roquan Smith in there to drop him in sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
59 mark. Check, 59. Get in the weight room. 81. Hey, Delta. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Check 59.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And he's going to go down again. Danny Trevathan able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Cameron Johnston now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fielded just inside the 30. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Hey, Wood. Hey, alert.
Now on 2nd and 13. Trubisky. Robinson's got it. 16 yards, a first down.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their number 1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't.
1st and 10 at the 31.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field. Alert. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Trubisky to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Fletcher Cox. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And it's 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Go.
Throwing now is Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10, and he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ball game.
Hey, box truck. Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it up. 58.
Now Wentz. He's got a first down past the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Sunday. Today, exit. Check. 50.
Back to throw. Wentz. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
At the 40-yard line.
Go! 180! Check! 53's mine! Ain't no such thing as... Hey, 18. Hey, echo! 53's the mic. 53, check!
After the interception, here's Trubisky. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Hey, team 6.
Now it's Trubisky. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on first and goal. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And it's caught. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. And the touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Mike, 53, Mike.
From the shotgun is Trubisky toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So the inability there to get the two-point conversion sort of leaves the door at least a little bit more ajar.
And puts the onus now on the kickoff team and the defense to make sure they don't give up a big play that puts them in position to lose.
Especially on this kickoff. Got to be careful.
Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, Charlie!
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. And since they still have 10 yards to go, they'll just say, let's roll this over to 3rd down and decline it.
Let's just be honest about it. If you can't get them off the field on 3rd and 10, then something's wrong with your defense anyway. No sense in taking that penalty.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
58 Mike, 58 Mike.
One final try now for Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. Deshaun Jackson off to the races. And they're going to score. A long touchdown. No flags. No time remaining. And they're an extra point away from winning the game.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory.
Mike, check. 59. Watch the run.
Wentz to throw. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team...
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken near the 13. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. Looking to throw again on second down. Wentz. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown!